Aquí nos quedamos y aquí seguimos. Vamos a darle otra vez. Vamos allá. Este es mi tercero. Vamos a jugar contra este. Este sí me cae mal. El Jaden Moore. Se me cae bien pesado. Me cae bien mal. Vamos allá. Team Ballers. High Flyers. Vermont. En verdad ese número no me gusta. El 2 no me gusta. Voy a buscar un número chévere que me guste. Dice current. Estoy en previous unranked. Current 247. 247. Estoy en el carajo, pero estoy. Vamos allá.
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Yo. Jay Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you in practice. We know who you are. Just respect your enemy. What was that, a target on his back for a long time, but he's still standing.
He ain't ever faced me.
I love it, MP. I love it. Okay. Well, let me hit you with some knowledge, okay? The thing going is watching me? Okay, watch this. Listen, just because someone's ranked above you on some made-up list doesn't make it true. You should know that, Devontae. You think there's 68 guys in high school better than you?
Definitely not. I'm just saying.
If MP believes he's better than Jay Moore, then I believe it too. And so should you, okay?
Yeah.
Now let's get out there for these warm-ups. I don't want y'all pulling a hammy because you spent too long in front of the camera.
Hey, turn the camera off.
Comparado con lo otro.
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man.
Con esta historia, aquí este es más. En este lado, este cabrón es más.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High flying guard like yourself. Out of Chicago?
Huele bicho.
I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lame alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a
247,
SoCal showdown,
2KU,
the freeway series
250.
between the High Flyers out of LA and
184.
Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP, nobody knows too much about him. Other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Coding Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gove and Liam Callahan. Moore Buries it from down low. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see two guys completely on the same page.
Pass to Pasco. Moore on the wing. Etherington. Back to Moore. Etherington outside, expanding his range, and James Bertie with the tray. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Bertie. MP with the block. Mills from deep. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Outside Moore. Bertie. To the middle. Pass to Pasco. And he banks in the layup.
Good vision by Rodriguez. For a big man, strong passing can set you apart at this level.
And here's Mills. On the wing, it's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now here's Moore. No good there with the triple. Now Mills. Pass to Callahan.
Oof.
And that one drops for him.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
And here's Bertie. Moore covered by MP. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It's on Ben Gov. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities. Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces. And the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team. Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Pass to Moore. MP with the steal. And they're moving it up. MP throws it down.
He wasn't going to wait around for help on that break.
That was a solo performance all the way.
Now Pasco, defended now by Callahan. Pass to Bertie. Moore. Outside Bertie. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Here's Summers. Sends it home from three-point land.
Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
MP up top. Rebounded by the Ballers. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Count that one.
Well, that's simply a great move there. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Kicks it to Summers. Here's Bertie, now guarded by Mills. Outside, Moore.
Then Moore. I'll give you more.
Lets the 3 fly. shot that time, not on target. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Pass to Pasco. Returns it to Moore.
No, cabrón, sacó por la derecha, brother.
One thing that
Mira
the
con la
players need
zurda
to
que tenía que
balance in
meterle,
club play
bro.
is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now Pasco kicks it to Summers. Moore sinks the tray.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Out to the right wing. Back to Mills. O'Neal on the wing, it's MP. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
A little bit of one-on-one action we've gotten on our hands here.
Pass to Bertie. Moore outside. Here's the pick.
Un poquito atrasado en este.
MP grabs the miss. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach even by this club league standard.
It's true, as you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Now here's Moore. He's got 9. Outside Bertie. Summers. Moore outside. Inside. The High Flyers grab the miss. Mills has it, and he's picked up by Bertie. And here's the fast break from beyond the arc. MP grabs the miss. The High Flyers leading. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is
90%.
lots of good shots all around the floor.
What the fuck was
For a
that,
lot of
bro?
club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Deflected. And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here.
They're so fortunate that it was just deflected and not stolen. They dodged a bullet there.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
They've just shut the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now Etherington, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Down low. Rodriguez. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Now here's Brock, defended by Bertie. Here's Mills. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the league. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The High Flyers lead this one, up by 16.
Let's go.
Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Moore up top from the high post. They get it again.
The second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Now the High Flyers with it. Outside MP. Mills. Launches a 3. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Big time hustle play on the offensive glass.
With a big time finish to cap it off.
You can already tell at this level he's motivated, hardworking. He's going to give opponents fits at the next level.
Bertie up top.
Oh, yeah.
Etherington. Back to Bertie. Pass to Moore. 5 to shoot. Outside Bertie. Etherington for 3. Gove with the rebound. And it's High Flyers with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Now here's Callahan. Now Gove. Here's Brock outside. Pasco pulls it in. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Moore. To the right side. Etherington for 3. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. And here are the High Flyers now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second. Releases. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Moore outside.
Dale more.
Bertie.
Dale more,
back
more,
to
more. Dale more, more, more.
To the wing, right side.
Diablo, ese cabrón, cargan tu chaval.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
And stolen by Moore.
Buena, cabroncito. Ah, le digo.
And the shot counts. He's fouled.
Y me
And it's a
clavó.
chance for the 3-point play.
What a
Me dio la clava de la vida, bestia.
High Flyers decide to go with a different look
Mira,
out there.
cabrón.
And here are the High Flyers now.
Oportunidad, oportunidad.
MP with the look. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Perrito, cabrón. Mandar a callar el perrito, cabrón.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first, but the second one misses. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
3-pointer hits the trifecta.
All the 3-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Corre, cabrón, corre.
Here's one.
We know Jaden Moore is a fighter. He's never been one to back off some close defense.
Challenge that, challenge. Pidiendo challenge, el cabrón.
First one for him falls. Second free throw, no good. Now the High Flyers with it. Pass to O'Neal. MP. To the paint. And the dunk by
Ay,
MP.
cabrón, fallé.
Punches it down with fury.
And rubs it in a little bit deeper with the hanging finish.
They're not backing down at all, are they?
Here's one. Pass to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. MP
Vete
with
pa'l
the block.
carajo, bestia.
Here's the break.
Ah,
Shot falls by Casey.
fue mía, fue
They've
mía, fue
looked
mía.
terrific in transition
Me pidió
today, and that's had
fuerte.
a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Who's got MP?
MP outside. from about 16 feet out. Not enough on that one as he misses it. Outside, Moore. Dykstra kicks it to Summers. And here is Moore. To the middle.
Sabía que era para ahí.
That pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
All business assist from Jaden Moore. You respect his slashing ability, giving him chances to distribute on the run from overcommitting defenses.
Una asistencia que puerco soy. Entramos a comer aquí asistencia como que se hace.
MP with it. Pass to
Ay, me
Callahan.
confundí.
Return to MP. To the paint. The
Ah.
lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Now here's Moore.
Buen cortina. Ya lo voy a tirar
Pass
ahí.
to Etherington. No good on the triple. Down low.
And
And the
one.
officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
Diablo.
And as big as Devontae Mills' game is on the court, he is an absolute character off of it. This kid just oozes personality.
Yeah, and that can be a concern sometimes for these players, but Mills is naturally that magnetic. He's very
Yeah.
okay with being the center
No,
of
no, no.
attention, and you could even say he has a free spirit vibe about him.
Is this a dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game? Unbelievable.
This one counts, believe me. What confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist. The most spectacular of plays here.
Let's go.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Etherington outside. The three. MP grabs the miss.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Diablo, cabrón, no me hace reverte donqueo.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Etherington. Left side, Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Diablo, que
And he
pase
gets it to
clavo.
go from the high post.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Basket, good.
That's strong,
Tengo que
fundamental
saber
basketball.
que
Getting the ball
NBA no va a
where it
tocar,
needs
que
to be.
equipo de NBA.
And it's Team Ballers. Pass to Bertie. Off target with the 3. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. Here's MP. Mills, guarded by Etherington. Fires in the triple.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just
Facilito,
playing their brand of
facilito.
basketball.
Here's Team Ballers now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. For 3, Moore. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Como un viejo lo
As a
dejé.
player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
It's MP
No, estoy
missing.
viendo bien cabrón.
Now Etherington. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by
Se
what we
acabó,
saw
se
from
acabó, se
MP
acabó.
in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive.
Le
And for
metimos,
Team
¿cuánto le
Ballers, a
metimos?
tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no
Nike,
mistake, though.
todo
He's been
símbolo
around this
Nike.
game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and
Nike.
come back and win later.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
Ahí arriba también.
Yo, you going out tonight, Burlington?
Oh,
We gotta
man.
celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago.
Oh,
And before you say
go.
anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
Alright then, I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Acabó esto, gente. Vamos allá. Estos son friendo y comiendo, friendo y comiendo. Fuímonos.